Congressman, it's great to see you as always, sir. You know, we have myriad foreign policy disasters like Afghanistan, record inflation, food shortages, baby formula shortage, surging violent crime, gas prices are breaking records every single day. And Democrats like Nancy Pelosi and Liz Cheney want to go back 2 years ago. The same people who don't want the Russia collusion hoax investigated, the Hunter Biden laptop investigated, wants to focus on January 6th. What is this really all about?
Well, it's pretty easy, Chris, and thanks for having me. This is just the latest installment. I mean, you mentioned the Russia collusion hoax. This is just a continuation. And the first hoax bombed, the Mueller hoax bombed, the impeachment hoax bombed, and now they're actually bringing in their buddies from Hollywood to try to resurrect this. It's the same people doing the same things, and this is just a little bit more unprecedented because you have a situation where the Republicans are not even represented. So this is just an ongoing problem we have with the decaying of the institutions. And look, no offense, Chris, to you, but I have better things to do tonight. I'm not going to be watching this nonsense. I dealt with these guys for too long.
Yeah, no, I understand the sentiment, and thankfully there's going to be Newsmax covering it, because I can guarantee you won't be getting fair treatment from ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, and MSNBS. Just the News is reporting this. Representative Rodney Davis, I don't know if you know him, he's a Republican from Illinois. He's been doing his own investigation into the January 6th riot, and he says Trump is not to blame for the violence. He's got no dog in this fight. President Trump has endorsed his opponent. And another fun fact, Congressman Davis survived that Bernie Sanders supporting assassin that tried to kill Republicans at a congressional baseball game in 2017. If only Liz Cheney, Adam Kinzinger, and Mitch McConnell had Congressman Davis's integrity, I mean, we might be having a different conversation tonight, eh, Congressman?
Yeah, look, this is the problem. You're showing it on the screen right now. Still to this day, they've never been able to tell us who broke the windows. I mean, that's what I asked from day one. I said, look, we know the people that broke the windows, broke the law. Who are they? And, you know, we still don't know who they are. So, you know, but what do we do know now, right? That's been reported. We know, I mean, clearly Trump had nothing to do with this, because Trump's own tweet at the time said, go peacefully. So, and Trump was the one who authorized the National Guard. That now has come out in the last few days. Let's not forget that President Trump also, you know, had said that at the time. It was ignored. It was mocked. Well, now what happens? We get the actual facts, the actual evidence. President Trump was doing everything possible in his power to make sure that this was that things were handled properly. And look, it's Pelosi is the one that ultimately there needs to be an investigation, but the investigation needs to center on her and her incompetence. And so, you know, hopefully in the future, the Republicans will be able to get control here. And there's going to need to be a January 6th investigation. It just needs to be on the people who actually were responsible for it, which includes Pelosi, includes the people you show on the screen that broke the window that we still don't know who they are. And it includes these guys, these characters that were instigating this, that they know where they're at. One guy's sitting in Arizona, some guy named Epps, and nothing's happened to him. Nothing's happened to him. How the hell is that possible? And yet you got Peter Navarro, who wasn't in the Capitol, Chris, who got arrested last Friday. I mean, it's absolute madness.
Yeah, they got this Michigan lawmaker who's running against Gretchen Whitmer. They arrested him. His crime was posing in front of a scaffolding. It was a misdemeanor that they arrested him. And this is how out of control Washington is. Look, I want to talk shop here. I only got about a minute and a half here, Congressman. Yeah. Twitter has agreed to give Elon Musk access to its fire hose stream of tweets, which would allow him to see how many accounts on Twitter's platform are really fake. After Musk threatened to terminate his offer, you know about this. Now, as a competitor to Twitter, what do you make of Musk's moves here?
Well, look, we've been very supportive of Elon Musk buying Twitter. But just remember, and this has largely been ignored, I've been saying this for several months now that I've been over at Truth Social, and that is that, you know, Twitter doesn't have very many normal people that are on that platform. And I think that that Elon Musk is now finding that out. I mean, look, sorry, Chris, but journalists and Hollywood celebrities and former politicians, that doesn't count. And so look, we're from Truth Social. Our competition is very simple. It's Instagram and TikTok. And any time that I spend worrying about Twitter is time wasted for Truth Social.
No, I'm sorry. I've never heard it put that way before. There are not very many normal people on Twitter. That's just hilarious. Congressman Devin Nunes, sir, always appreciate the time, sir.
I left 2.5 years ago from Twitter, and they kicked the President Trump off a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I left 2 years ago, so thank you, sir. Appreciate the time as always.